I'll watch like 2 more clippies. We'll switch. Oh man. Dude, making a new iRacing account is always so much fun.
I think the truck is toast.
Because you get so much shenanigans that happen, and it doesn't really matter at that point.
How'd you
So
do,
much
Ryan?
shenanigans.
P2.
Oh, you got P2? Nice.
Oh man, Supermarket Simi. I forgot about Supermarket Simi. Been a minute. It is
What are you doing back
been
here?
the minute.
Yeah, customers in the storage room.
Oh, we got another first club redeem. Uh-oh. Hey, there's
Yes,
only
I casually gaga. Is it okay,
Oh
Kenzie?
man. Man,
I was just singing Lady Gaga casually. A bad romance.
Alright, last clip and then we'll
I
switch
did. I
over.
threw in a Gaga.
This must have been from the Halloween event right here. My mic was pointed downwards.
I
did not notice.
Romance with Kenzie.
As the time.
I mean,
Okay. That is it. What's going on, everybody? Good morning, good afternoon, maybe good evening. I'm not sure, but it's good morning here. I hope everyone's doing well. Let me see who's got the first club here today. I just seen the alert go off in OBS as we were watching those clips, so I guess the last one just got taken. Let's see who got him. We got Pepsi, first club. Good morning, Pepsi. Lucinda, first club. Good afternoon. Turtle Club, first club. What's up, dude? Let's go. Good morning. Thumper, first club. Good morning. We got Clashman, first club. Good afternoon. Yeti, first club. Good afternoon. Zanetti, damn, he's down on the list. That's not like the Zanetti Babetti. But Zanetti, first club. Good morning. Miss Cheddar, first club. Good morning. Let's go. Yo, Hauler Guy got first club. Good morning, Hauler Guy. And Truck and Train, last but not least. First club. Good morning. What's up, Mando? How's your stream going, dude? Good afternoon. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate that. Let me see who else is here. Let's see. Yo, American Pride was here. What's up, dude? You probably came in on the noti like 20 minutes ago and bounced. But if you're still here, good morning, dude. What's up? Failchild's here. Yo, we got 4 cats. Let's see. Turtle Club. Good morning, Failchild. Good morning, 4 cats. We got Miss Diane here. Good morning, Miss Diane. Let's see. Toxic, thanks again for that sub. I appreciate you. Let's get a shout out for him. Mando gets a shout out. There we go. Let's cue up the shouties. Hopefully everyone's doing good this morning. Hope you are well. Guys, I don't know where you live, but in the east coast of US, at least the northeast, it's going to be another nice day today. Almost don't even want to stream. Almost just want to go outside. But it's okay. 4 cats, you need a new clip, my man. You got 1 clip, and I don't even think it has audio. How's everyone doing, though? Hope you guys are well. Hope you're doing good. Good morning to the kick in the YouTube over there. It is a touch grass kind of day, dude. It is. So I'm not sure what the conversion is, but where I live yesterday, it got up to 72 degrees Fahrenheit. Not really sure what that is in Celsius or whatever, but actually, let's do the conversion here. I feel like I feel like for UK standards, it was a really nice day. F to C. So yesterday where I lived, they got up to a little over 22 degrees. If it was 22 where you lived, Toxic Smurf, would you consider that a good day? It was 22 and sunny with no wind. I mean, specifically in the middle of March or, end of March. That's what it was yesterday. And that's what it's supposed to be again here today. Somewhere around there. I don't know if this tells the forecast. This might just tell, like, the current weather. Okay, it just tells the current weather. So right now it's 7. It's going to go up another, like, 25 degrees or so. But, yo, what's up, Pepsi? Good morning. Long time no see. How's it hanging? How was the rest of Madison's stream last night? Hopefully it was well. Oh, yeah, let me, I don't know where that music level's out. Let me turn that down there. I always forget because I don't have my headset on. It's going to be the hottest day of the year for us today. That was yesterday for us. Going to hit 19. You'd be dancing in a mankini at 22. That's what I figured. I figured because I think UK when it comes to what is it, the latitude lines, right? They're the ones that go east to west. Latitude wise, I think you guys are a bit higher, a bit up more north than where I am and where I live at in the United States. He was lurking a bit, but I had no idea it was gonna go on that Hello Kitty. Oh! Last night, I had no idea what was gonna go on. I've never actually watched that game. What was going on in that game? Most of the time when I'm hanging out in someone's stream, I'll be honest, I'm not watching. I'm usually sitting there chatting with them and listening to them. Right? Like most of you guys doing here. I'm not always like sitting there like, you know, watching every detail of what they're doing in the game. Sometimes I'm like, all right, what game are you even playing? Let me look at the title here or look at the category. Animal Crossing or Stardew Valley. That's what I've heard with that. I played the original Animal Crossing way back. When did that come out? On GameCube? Yo, good morning, RK. Actually, good afternoon to you. Or thank you for saying good morning. What's up, Terry? It is morning here. What's up, dude? Good afternoon to you. Actually, probably good evening. What is it? 10, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is it, like 4 or 5 p.m. for you? What's up, American? I seen you here like 20 minutes ago. Like on the notification, American. Thanks for coming back, man. What's up, dude? How have you been? Yeah, Terry, I was going to say, your day's about over. It's 9:56 a.m. for me here, Terry, but I know we're like 7 hours or so apart. We just had daylight savings time, so I wasn't sure if that, you know, fluctuated either way, but hey, your day's about over, dude. How you doing? Welcome on in. Yo, American, what's been going on with you, dude? I seen Raven in here yesterday. That was the first time I'd seen Raven in, gosh, 6 months. You were talking to Whoop. Yeah, I asked Whoop specifically about you 2 times recently. Did he tell you that? It's probably what he told you. I was like, where's American been? I think I asked him that last week and then the week before. I said, the only time I've seen American in the last like 2 months was when you did that 12-hour race by yourself. Other than that, man, I think I've seen you a couple of times, like when you and the girl were on a road trip from your phone. I popped in a few times. What's up, Thumper? Good morning. How you doing? I'm doing good, RK. I didn't sleep a lot last night. I got a couple people in the immediate family that are having like some hard times in life, so there was a lot of family over last night. So I didn't probably actually rightly get to bed till like maybe like 1:30, 2 a.m. And then I woke up at 7, so actually a little bit before 7. And I'm good. I'm here. Whoever invented daylight saving time is reincarnated. Yeah. So do you know why it was invented originally, Terry? It's a simple explanation. You're coming alive, truck and train. It's good to hear. Thanks, RK. I appreciate it. It's just regular stuff. Like, basically, my brother and sister, they're each married, but they're each probably getting divorced. And, you know, it's just they got kids and stuff like that. And, yeah, those type things. So, they were both over here last night. Yeah. It was, you know, it's like a new, basically, it was the first time everyone, like, sat down and I guess, like, you know, basically talked about that. Or first time I heard about it, but. You've been absent for a while. He asked how I've been and gave him a little bit. No, I mean, I'm sure you've been good. If you've been absent, it probably means you've been enjoying life and the kids and the new girl and going on trips and stuff. It's not a longer excuse. I know daylight savings time was literally just so like back in the day, the farmers had more time to, you know, because they worked by the sun, or most people did, you know, before electricity. You got up when the sun came up and you went to bed when the sun went down type thing. So it just gave you more time to work. We don't really need it anymore. Yeah, RK. That's what you can hope. That's what you can hope. You know, that's whatever's best for the kids. Oh yeah, no problem, Thumper. No problem. I made a comment about your one booty shake emote and you ignored me. I like how we went into studios chat and the conversation carried in there. He straight up was like, "Guys, don't bring that into here. Let's not bring that into here." And this chatter was dying laughing. Like, let's not talk about that stuff in here. Let's keep that to a minimum, shall we? Man, sugar is banging. We had the peachy one today. He gets annoyed real easily, does he? I don't think I've ever actually seen him annoyed. Maybe I haven't. I haven't realized it. Yeah, there it is. That's the dumpy emote. A dumpy for free? Yeah. The family thing sucks. It gets a little more complicated for my brother because he was in a previous relationship years ago and has a teenager from that. And unfortunately, the teenager lives with the mom. And I guess she hasn't been she's been going through a lot of stuff. And I guess whatever, she ended up in the hospital. She's sick. And then when they came to get her, I guess the house was in such a bad shape they actually had to condemn the house. So like my brother's teenage daughter is misplaced, literally just like that. And then and he's getting ready to go through a divorce with his current wife. It was a lot of stuff. I was just up late. I hope it all works out good for them though. That's the closest to eating a peach you'll ever see me, Pepsi. Yo, Catatonic, you got a meeting? Thought you'd swing by and pop a lurk? I appreciate that. Hope your streams are going well. Let's get you a shouty here. I don't know if you're on the shouty list. Let me see. If you're not, you're on it now. Oh yeah, that's right. My new name is Vanilla Roast. Vanilla Roast. There you go. You get 2 shouties. What's up, Stitch Woman? Good morning. How you doing? Happy time zone. Welcome on in. How goes it? How goes it? How goes it? Oh man. Oh, hang on. I need a towel. Give me 1 moment. I'm making a ring for my coffee mug on my desk here. And for some reason, every single time I make one of those, I guess I got a cheaper top on this desk or something. Because I can never, it takes me forever and a day to get the thing wiped off with a Lysol wipe. I'm sloppy with my coffee. It's always running down the edge here when I'm done drinking. And then I see the ring starting to form underneath it on the desk. Vanilla Roast. I like that name. I like it. Your new setup's done, Stitch? Nice. Are you streaming today? First stream back? I appreciate that, Terry. Yeah. My brother has 2 kids. Yeah, 2. Well, he has 4, but 2 are only biologically his. The other 2 are are stepkids. And then my sister has 2 kids as well, so yep. The kids obviously, usually the most outwardly upset in situations like that too. The adults hold it in more so for the kids. But I know my niece last night was here and she was really upset. You got a ring light? Nice. It's replacing 2 separate lights. What are lights that you had before that it's replacing? What is this? Amazon? Amazon wants to sell me something. I don't want it. I don't want it. You had a desk lamp and an Elgato light. Did you not like the Elgato? I have 4 LED lights that I use for my setup. 3 for me and 1 for my cat. Got a Stream Deck is what I will use. Everything else is complicated. So do you have an Elgato light too? Is that what you're saying? I know Elgato has the whole stream setup thingamabob. Basically, you can buy everything from Elgato. The only thing I have two things Elgato: my Stream Deck, which was a gift to me, and then my this camera right here, the MK2. That's what I have, the MK2, the one that came out about a year ago, in March last year or something. That's the one I have. No idea how you survive those lights though. They're in my face. So, have you ever seen my setup, Terry? Have you ever seen been here when I've put my setup camera on? There is 3 of them right in my face. Yeah, you have. Yeah. So there's one right here. There's another right here, and then there's one in between. So in between my top monitor and my center monitor, there's like a gap. So the top monitor actually sits out. It's kind of might not be able to be easy to tell that on the setup cam. It's actually out like a good 4 inches or so from the center monitor. That way it could be like angled down, so I'm looking at it. It's easier to see. Easier to read. So in that gap, then I have another light that sits there. That light basically shines right down here, and it illuminates like this part of me and this part of me. If I turn the light off, you can probably see the difference on them. Yeah. This is the light I'm turning off and on right now. That sits in between them. You're selling both. The camera was set up, but I couldn't figure out how to get it working. Even DL, the camera hub, said would only use plug and play items. Wait, so were you trying to use Elgato's camera hub, Stitch? Because I used Elgato's camera hub and I used it for a couple months, and let me tell you, I think their software is not that good. So I stopped using the Elgato camera in the camera hub, and I use it right in OBS now. I would recommend people getting rid of that camera hub thing. So here's the problem with the camera hub. It's really resource intensive. It can do good things, but especially if you start using like the AI backgrounds or the chroma key or anything like that on it, anything other than just the camera itself, it's going to start consuming a lot of your computer's like memory, and it wants to run off the GPU and all that. So sometimes when I would run like a game that was super graphic intensive, I'd run into problems with my camera, I was finding out. And it was because I was using the Elgato Camera Hub software. And I had talked to a couple other people that had run into the same problems. And that's what they said. They said, just stop using the Camera Hub software. Just run it right in OBS, which is what I do. And then if you have an NVIDIA GPU, they have free software for OBS that you could just use background removal or background blur or whatever. Virtual green screen. That's what I do right in OBS. It's way less resource intensive than using the Elgato stuff, unfortunately. If I had a 2-stream PC setup, then it would be no problem. See, a lot of people that use higher end stuff and do like higher quality streams, they use 2 PCs. So that, and a lot of times I feel like that's like overlooked. And I only use 1. So the problem is my PC has to like share resources. It has plenty, but it still has to share. And sometimes it gets a little clogged up like along the sharing lanes between all the resources of my PC. I mean, I have 64 gigs of RAM. I have a 16 gigabyte, 4070 Ti Super video card and an i9 14900K CPU. And sometimes playing the game, running OBS, and then running the Elgato camera software hub literally was like the PC was struggling on certain things to on like a little bit of lag, and I'm like, this is crazy. It does suck your RAM dry. It does, Smurf. Dude, that thing would be using... So when I had 32 gigs of RAM, dude, it would be lagging. I put 64 gigs of RAM in, and it helped a little bit, and I'd still see like lag spots sometimes on real heavy graphic intensive games, man. Stopped using it, and that problem went away. It is nice. It's nice, but... Yeah, I have a logistical problem with using a second PC for streaming. I don't know if you've been here before when I've talked about the house and the wiring in this house. It's just, it would be a logistical problem. They might be adding a pickup truck. Holler guy, is that what that soundbite was that I seen on Steam yesterday for ATS? No game? What do you mean no game, Thumper? Gardic or words? Gardic is up. Is it not working? I know the other day Gartic wasn't refreshing itself. I had to keep sitting here and keep hitting the restart button. Restart, restart, restart. Even though the autopilot's on. Yeah, it's not refreshing itself. For whatever reason. Gartic was having this problem the other day too. I might just use straight up words because for some reason that's been fine, but Gardic's been having refresh problems. Yeah, man. So hold on. I could probably show you here. I have this other camera that sits next to me here that I don't use for anything. Hold on. This camera right here. It's next to my setup. But so there's a blue wire there. You see that blue wire? That's my Ethernet cord that has to run all the way out there, all the way out into the living room, to the router area, and then I have to bring it back in every day. Every day. The biggest problem for me is so my PC is on probably like a 20-foot extension cord, appliance extension cord that runs out to my kitchen and it's plugged in the kitchen. And because the outlet here in the room that I stream in, if I plug one more thing into that, it blows the breaker all the time. In fact, when somebody the outlet here in my dining room is connected to our kitchen somehow. Because when somebody turns the microwave on when I'm streaming, 2 of my screens go black for like 5 seconds because of a power draw issue in our house. If I'm not streaming, it doesn't happen. It's only when I'm streaming. All right, RK, see you in a couple hours, bud. See ya, see ya. Here, let me move this over for you a little bit. Oh, I can't. I'm gonna have to make Gartic a little bit smaller so you can see that last picture. There you go. I see I'm sitting in the way of it. What's up, family guy? Welcome on in. Good morning. How you doing? Hope everything's going good for you. All right, let me try to update First Club here, y'all. Let me try to get these updated. But yeah, so running a second PC, the logistical problem would be I would have to run another like 20-foot extension cord into like the living room just to run the power on that PC. Or else we'd be blowing breakers all the time. Even now, the outlet my monitors and my lights and all that are on has to be a different circuit than the monitor their PC's on, or else we'll blow the circuit while I'm streaming. You miss a day and you went up a rank. How about that? Oh, you're top page now, family guy. Top 25. Let's go. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. What's up, Skull? Good morning. How you doing, dude? Welcome on in. You're a meatball. Yeah, so the thing is, Terry, I actually have a second PC. I have everything but a motherboard. I have an older graphics card. I have like an i9 12900K chip. The graphics card's like a 1080 overclocked. I have 32 gigs of DDR4 RAM. I have a power supply unit. I have a case. I have 2 SSDs laying around. I have everything but a motherboard. So, I mean, if logistically I had a way to power it up and not blow a breaker, I could just get like a cheaper motherboard, put it in there and run OBS off that. But I just don't really know a way. Anything I did, I'd have to literally unplug and pack up every day and then get back out each day. You know, there wouldn't be any like what's up, Yuden? Good morning. How you doing? I wouldn't have a way to leave things like hooked up. You haven't, Skull? I'm on number 3. Number 3. That means I'll have to pee in like an hour, like 3 times. Oh man. Oh, you posted it? Nice. Hey, you could put it under that. There's no problem with that, Stitch. I'll have to check that out. I'm glad you got it working again and got it together. The power grid's 230 volts. Regular wall socket is 16. So more than. I don't understand what that means. Is that more than what we have in US on average? So here's the thing about the house I live in. Most houses wouldn't have the problem I have. My house is over 100 years old, and all the wiring is still knob and tube in the walls. And furthermore, whenever this house was wired, it's almost like it was like drunk electrician day in here, because the outlet my monitors are plugged into is in our dining room. It also connects to an outlet on the same circuit in the kitchen and in 2 of the bedrooms upstairs. So if you blow the circuit by running too many things in the kitchen, then the outlet in the dining room and 2 bedroom outlets upstairs lose power. And all of our outlets are like that. That's just one example. So like the one my computer is plugged into now, that's in the kitchen, but it also shares another outlet in the living room and upstairs in one of the bedrooms. So it's one of those things, like I'd have to find another outlet, another circuit that was free somewhere and run like a 20-foot extension cord and then set that PC up every day. And then wherever I set it, I'd have to remove it overnight every night. So it's like a big logistical hurdle for me to be able to get a second stream PC. Or I just would have bought the motherboard and have it going already. Kind of a late start. You've been rushing around. I hate that. I hate when I feel rushed in the morning. It is Thursday though, so it is that time of the week where you're catching up on stuff or getting up late. It's okay to get up late. I actually considered sleeping in an extra hour today, but I was like, nah, we'll just get up on time anyways. If I get really tired, I'll just end stream a little early. I'd rather start stream early and end early than start late. I like morning stream time better than I do later in the day stream time. Ew, there's a weird cat hair on my chapstick lid. Out there? It is almost the weekend. It is. I know. What are you guys doing this weekend? Anyone doing anything fun? Anyone got anything they're looking forward to? I may or may not be doing this iRacing race this weekend. It's at this point, I feel like I'm not even certain if we're doing it. There's like so much in the air and riding on it at this point. You're celebrating by working? Oh man, that's a good way to celebrate your weekend. Work, 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 work. OG. Damn, I guess OG said fluff it. He's giving up on First Club. Oh well. I hope he's having a good vacation. Clash Man got it. Yeah, you gotta pay the bills, I know. So before I started streaming, I lived with myself for over 10 years. And I worked retail, and I worked most of that time 50 hours a week just to pay the bills and have a little bit of beer money left over, and then basically repeat years for years and years and years. So I know what that's like. Having great people build your electrical stuff is great. Before I reworked my grid, managed to find the AC wasn't ground. Oh no. Find out. I mean, I grounded. You grounded yourself. Oh geez. You work in retail too? Yeah, man, I worked in retail for about a decade. Oh, the cat's here. The Z-Cat is here. I did a regular retail. I did and I did a grocery store retail. Working 50 hours a week in retail, man, that's especially post COVID, when you're like when they're trying to be cheap on how many employees they have. You've been in food retail for 25 years. What kind of food do you do? How much gaming you getting in there, Holler Guy? I seen you say you're getting a lot of gaming in. And then chat just absolutely flew up. Yeah, but I mean in food, like what do you do? So when I worked in food retail, I worked in produce, and then I worked in the meat department for a while. And then I also worked in an auto store retail, like selling like car supplies and stuff. You're getting all your wisdom teeth out? Oh, wow. You'll be eating a lot of ice cream, holler guy. Nate, thank you for that sub. Damn, another tier 3, 4 months in a row. Let's go. Hell yeah, dude. Thank you. Thank you so much. Wow. I appreciate you, man. Terry, I agree with you. It should get working in retail should grant you a free pardon every once in a while. 1 free episode a year. Oh, you're a manager? Oh, man, you got a lot more to worry about. So I never did the management thing. I did like the shift lead thing, but I was as high up as I wanted to go. You don't have a problem with eating a lot of ice cream? That's what I hear. I never got my wisdom teeth out, but I hear you get to eat a lot of ice cream. I do hear that. All right, Pepsi and Thumper. None of them moved up. They both got first club. Let's see. STE, not today. Parker, not today. Justin, no. Neko, no. Yeti. Yeti gets to move up 1 spot. Let's see. Turtle Club, Cheddar, Holler Guy. And where's Holler Guy at? I thought Holler Guy was higher up this month. There he is. There's Holler Guy. He moves up a spot too. There we go. Truck and train, where you be? Truck stop. There's truck and train. Oops, what did I just do? There we go. Oh yeah, is Miss Cheddar's first of the month? I think it might be. It might be Turtle Club's first of the month too. Wisdom teeth and tonsils? That would be crazy. I've never gotten my wisdom teeth or my tonsils removed. This is Turtle Club's second of the month. This is Miss Cheddar's first of the month. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, Terry, I know you work in like electrical, don't you, for your job? Isn't that what you do for a living? You would you and anyone else that works in that field would be absolutely mortified of if you came to work in my house. That's the hardest problem with this house. IT electrical is a hobby. So the biggest problem with this house is because it was made over like 100, a little over 100 years ago, and it's so out of code for today's code. And number one, the electrical was like I said, it was like drunk electrician builder day when it was made. But then all the wires and the pipes in our basement are below our rafters, which I don't know what it is in your country, but in United States, the code today says when you do any work on that, it has to go through the rafters. You got to drill holes. So between that and between like the just hodgepodge electrical wiring of the house, anytime anyone's came in to do work and they've looked at it, it's so hard to find somebody to get to actually do the work. You have to find like multiple you have to contact multiple people, because most reputable places will be like, all right, if we're gonna do that, we also have to do A, B, C, and D too, because we can't do E knowing that A, B, C, and D are like that and possibly be legally responsible for something down the road. And so it's always like, we just want a simple job. They're like, yeah, this is gonna have to be more than just a simple job. $23 for a year on Steam. Is it Truck and Train? There you go. Yeah, it's not the so it's more so the hodgepodge wiring than the knob and tube. It's more so literally like it seemed like the way they wired this house was there was a bunch of people on this first floor the second floor, and the basement. And the guys on the first floor and second floor were probably like, this is what it seems like. We're just dropping wires down through the walls, and whichever one got to the basement first, the guy started putting on circuit breakers. And when he got like 3 outlets on one, he moved to the next. It seemed like that's how it went. It literally does. Like every circuit breaker is like that is tied to at least 2, if not 3 rooms in the house. It's crazy. Instead of just having a kitchen or just having a bedroom or just having a bathroom or whatever circuit breaker, they're all different. Right? They control different rooms. And it's not, and like the circuit breaker that controls in the living room, we have like 3 outlets in there. So one of them might be on one circuit and 2 on the other, or all 3 might be on different circuits that contact other things. Yeah, so when my family bought the house 40 years ago, it was bought from some flippers, and I think they did that. I think it was a fuse box. I think is how the story goes. Oh, barista sub just ran out. Poor barista. There you go, barista. Enjoy your sub. We can't have barista subless. I always love how it says I offered the sub. Like I didn't just force it on somebody when I gifted it. Like they had a choice in the matter. I like that. I always thought it was funny. Nah. Lord King, I am not Muslim. I just seen your comment on Kick over there 5 minutes ago. My bad. Truck and train, you like that too, huh? Oh man. Guys, today I'm gonna stream the quarry. It's worth rewiring. It wants to be done. Yeah, it is. So here's the thing about our house, Terry. In like the 40 years that our family's had this house, little to no work's been done on it. So it's kind of at that point where the whole house, like it needs a lot to bring it up into the current time and age. Yo, good morning over there, Truck and Train. Good morning, YouTube. So my house also, you might have heard me talk about it. The walls aren't drywall anywhere. It's all I think you call it laughing mortar or something. Like it's those thin strips of wood that they smack spackle on, and then yeah, lave and plaster. That's what it is. Yep. That's what all the walls in this house are. There's no insulation on like the outer walls or anything like that. Flat roof house, so no attic. It's very much like we literally are the first town outside of Philadelphia. So like it's literally a suburb that's almost technically a city type, house. Very cookie cutter in our neighborhood. Ignore it all for now, or you're off the full. Yeah, so I mean, no, basically that's what everyone's just kind of ignored things. I'll get it done later. I'll get it done later, but now it's like, oh God, it's gonna cost how much? Is there? No, there isn't, Truck and Train. So the neighborhood I live in, there's probably, oh man, like most of our town is probably like the same type of houses I live in. Very cookie cutter. I mean, whenever this like my town was built like 100 years ago, over 100 years ago, I imagine the same contractor group was like contracted to build, say, like 500 houses and in a bunch of streets and stuff like that. Some of the houses on the inside, like people have modernized, but like I think my town was established probably in like the late 1800s, maybe even like 1700s. I don't know. I mean, at Philadelphia, I live right outside of Philadelphia, and as when was that officially become a town? City. Early 1700s. So. Hmm. Oh man. All right, first club's updated. I guess after this next round of games, I'm gonna boot up our game for today. Like I said, I'm gonna play the Quarry. Probably play that for maybe close to 5 hours, 4.5, 5, and then I'll play some Truck Sim for the last like 2 to 3. (1682) is when Philly was established. Yeah, I'm literally right outside of the city limits. Like I'm one of the first towns that border the city. So I'm imagining my town was probably established in the 1800s. It's one of your favorite games. Is that how you found us originally, Toxic? I streamed it August or September last year. My first ever playthrough. This will be my second playthrough. It took me about 10 hours. So I'm thinking this playthrough will take maybe like 9 hours. Because I kind of now know a little bit like what to do, where to go. I'm hoping I can make some better decisions and save some characters. I think I lost like half the characters on my first time playing. But I'm going to stream half of it today and then the other half tomorrow. Googled my town to see what my first inhabited. I bet you in Europe though. In Europe and in Asia, you got a lot of old towns. Nobody really knows when in America before the European settlers came over, before the British came over, nobody really knows how old some of the places were in America. I don't think that's in like recorded history when the natives and stuff. You only saved 2. I forget which ones I saved last time. I mean, it's on YouTube if you wanted to look it up and watch it. It quite literally was like August, September last year when I played the game the first time, and I always said I'd play it a second time. So yeah, here we are. I was gonna do it next week, but I had to kind of change the plans this week because I was gonna do Heavy Rain yesterday and today, and after like 20 minutes of Heavy Rain, I was like, I can't do this again. This is just I can't do any more Heavy Rain. But alrighty, I'm gonna boot up the gamey Gamerson. Do you like Until Dawn then, Toxic Smurf? If you like the Quarry, I'm imagining you would like Until Dawn. Heavy Rain. So the problem with Heavy Rain was I couldn't stand the control mechanics. Not the control layout, but the mechanics that the game was built on of how the controls, work in the game. Dude, I had enough after like 20 minutes and I uninstalled the game and I requested my $2 back on Steam. What's up, Studio? Good morning. So I just bought Until Dawn on Steam, Toxic Smurf, and probably some point in the next couple weeks I'll be streaming it. It is in the sale. The sale ends today, I think, but it was only on like $40 on the sale. It wasn't as much as I hoped. It wasn't as much as I hoped. But yeah, so I mean, I might do that next week, maybe. Either probably next week or the week after for Until Dawn. But I'd say sometime in the next 2 weeks, I'll probably get to that game. Where is the Quarry at? The Quarry, here it is. Hey, did anyone get a Wreckfest 2 today, by the way? Yeah, you better get it. The sale ends today. It ends today. Wreckfest 2. Anybody? It went on sale today. Or I think it did. It's early access today. Yeah, Fifi was playing it today. I did see that. I did. I don't know what she got it on. So if you look it up on Steam, it says coming soon to early access. Today's the release date. But on Steam itself, it doesn't let you like download it or buy it yet. But I did see on CD Keys there was a spot to pre-order it, but they were sold out. Hey, Miss Pink, how you doing? Welcome on in. Hope your stream was well earlier today. Maybe you're still streaming. I'm not sure. I have the first Wreckfest. I never played it though. I got it for free, and I never even opened it. But to be fair, I just got it like maybe a couple weeks ago, gifted to me, and I'm like, at this point, like, why should I even play it? Because I'm gonna just start playing it, and then I want to play multiplayer, and everyone's like, dude, I'm on Wreckfest too. That's what's gonna happen. So like, I'm not even gonna get into a Wreckfest. Let me look at CD keys. Is it still out of stock on CD keys? Probably is. Yeah, that's how I got it too, Toxic. It was a gift. I've had people gift me games hoping I'd play them. And I should start just rejecting the gifts. I feel bad to reject them on Steam. But sometimes I'll see a notification. Somebody sent you a game. And I'm like, okay. And I'm like, I haven't even... I'm not sure if I even want to play this game. But okay. We'll accept the gift. Yo, what's up, Lucinda? Welcome back in. Yo, Mike, good morning. Prism Mike, a.k.a. Big Ryan. Big Ryan. Hey, Train, are you still over on Kick? Are you still over there, bud? Oh, I was gonna say, did you notice I put sub badges in? I added the coffee bean sub badges last night. This feature allows you 2 opportunities single play through the quarry. Oh wow. Hey, so Smurf, I'm just opening the game here. And I see it saying Death Rewind. You've unlocked the Death Rewind feature. This feature allows you 3 opportunities within a single playthrough of the quarry to reverse a playable character's death and try again to save them. Use your 3 lives wisely. Do you want to enable it for this playthrough? Oh yeah, I stream on YouTube, Kick, and Twitch at the same time now, Mike, as of the beginning of last week. This is stream number, and I have 3 chats up, right? Yeah, you do have a coffee bean over there on Kick Now, Train. I see you. Yeah, I have all 3 chats up too right now on my monitor. So if you ever hear me talking to somebody and you're like, well, I don't even see what he's talking about, it's in one of the other chats. It's either on YouTube or Kick. Oh, here, I'll show you actually. So here's the socials. Let me switch over. Let's switch to the game.